Indeed. This sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to add to it. Because I'm just kind of like...
We just talk. Well, we're just talking naturally, you know. So
Very much so.
yeah, just naturally
Yeah, I'm just gonna
talking.
throw in that I'm like playing Zelda. So my opinion is not really applicable, but I'm just like throwing in my 2 cents. Throwing in 2 more cents.
Wow. Well, okay. So right now, like you're playing Zelda, and then I'm playing. We call it Resident Evil 4. What
Indeed.
this is the HT port, but also the PlayStation 4.
The
And
dynamic duo. I don't know.
wow. Okay, I was gonna say that's a mouthful. But yeah,
Very much so.
yeah. So the odd thing is this, that the graphics are not that strong. It's we call it looks good, but yeah, I mean, the game is like not like the what do you call it, the GameCube version of it is
Oh
a lot
gee.
better. Yeah.
Wow, the irony.
They kind of look like what do you call it, like they're very rough edges. You know,
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just I was not really like drawn to it a little bit that much because Leon Kennedy kind of looks like Macaulay Culkin a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Like,
It's like they left. It's like they left that game Home Alone in the factory when they were making it and re-releasing that crap.
oh wow.
They left it Home Alone.
That's embarrassing.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
It's like they left it Home Alone and it had to like get rid of burglars and stuff.
Is that all?
It's like all I have to say is that it's a good thing that whoever left it Home Alone wasn't black, because if you do that crap in a black neighborhood, they will take your children away.
No, your children will be dead in 5 seconds. You know, they will be.
Pretty much.
Like,
That's why they would take
they'll
them
bring
away.
guns. They will bring guns. If you're gonna rob somebody, they're gonna bring guns. You know.
Very much so.
They were like, oh no, like we're gonna go in there. Like some kid trying to mess with us. The kid had an Uzi.
Oh crap! I almost got struck by lightning.
Yeah, they'll be dead. You know. It's like you're robbing us. You know, you be in the ghetto. It's like you're robbing me. And you're like, oh shit, this kid has a shotgun. You know.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
You guys will be dead. You know.
Darn, I almost got struck by lightning up in here. Like, this lightning is pretty treacherous, but now I know to take off all my metal stuff and, you know, not get myself killed. Ah! Oh my gosh, that was close. That was close. The lightning was right next to me.
Oh.
I was like, oh my gosh.
You still have materials connected to you, you know, on your person?
Oh no, like, I took them off, but, like, the lightning, like, it struck, like, right next to me. I was like, whoa, crap. Because if you got metal on you, that freaking crap will, like, zap you out of whatever, and, like, it'll just come on you and stuff.
You pretty much shoot yourself at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just
yeah,
like,
it's literally like a one-hit kill at that point.
I dropped the douche.
It's like literally a one-hit kill at that point. It's a mess. Ah, crap. Oh, gee.
It just fell out of me. It just slipped out of me, you know? It's like here's the odd part. Like, when you shit yourself and it comes out your pants leg, that's more like it just slips out your pants leg. I'm like, wow, it's like this shit is not even that sticking to you. It just slips out. Just going on down.
That's a lot of Vaseline.
You know,
a lot of Vaseline.
You have like the shit marks down your thigh.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrible.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's like, alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only time that would happen is if you had like violent diarrhea, like that time when we were at the store and you were talking about the laxatives and the fiber gummies and laxatives and chocolate flavors, some kind of crap.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, yo, what if a kid got to this? What would that be like?
That's a thing, though. Trust me, if a kid ever.
That was funny.
a kid ever actually ate one of those, that'd be it. That kid's done. You know?
That was so funny when you were talking that in the store. Like I literally almost like fell out to the floor, like laughing. I was just like, ah. It was so funny. Like I fell out. I laughed so hard.
Oh shit! I have so much weapons right now. Alright.
Crap! I probably can't even. Oh man, I probably can't even climb this. Oh wait, now it's like sunny again? Are you kidding me? Like all of a sudden, it's so like. Wow. This weather, it like changes on the, like the flip of a dime or something. It's crazy. It's like 1 minute it's raining, the next minute it's like thundering, and the next minute it's sunny again. It's like, whoa.
It's like Mafia
it's like
3
if I had...
over again.
Oh, definitely.
No,
it's like if I had control over the weather like that, I would make it sunny like every day or some crap, you know? Make it like about 70 degrees every day, you know.
The door's locked. I
and
can't
then
get in.
if I really want to be nice to myself, then I'll make it like 100 degrees. Be like nice and toasty. It's like, yeah.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some
I'm totally
way
being nice.
to get inside.
Awesome, right? It's like
I know, right? Gotta have that nice toasty weather. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Like with me, and right now I'm in like the cold part of Europe right now, in Spain. So cloudy.
Very much so.
You know, it's like full of like crazy civilians that want to put you up, make you run down that crazy hole.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like an adventure.
Oh no, it's not an adventure. This is like upstate New York every day. It just feels like upstate New York.
Oh jeez, it is a mess. I know the feeling.
Oh god, it's like
wolves.
It's raining now. Like this is like the weather right now. Like it's raining.
Gosh.
It's disgusting. It's
One moment, please.
Go ahead, take your time. Just chatting on my own. It's nasty weather, and yeah. Crazy Spaniards. Kicking him in the head. If Donald Trump was pointing this, he probably would take. Oh, Mexicans. Knowing that this is Spain, so this is not even close up being Mexicans. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy my chat. Yeah, this is gonna be a long, boring chat. Playing some Resident Evil 4. Yep. Resident Evil 4. There's a funny thing about Resident Evil 4 that it came out, what, 2005? And by that time, it's just new gameplay, new everything. A lot of people had to get used to the controls in general, like especially the targeting systems, the aiming.
I am back from the dead.
Oh, welcome back. I was just talking to myself and random people.
Oh gee.
Yeah.
Yes indeed. Which random people?
Random people who are ever gonna be watching in the future. Now.
Oh, the funguses. Yes.
Always always being prepared. You know.
Very much so. Like I said, I know the feeling.
I'm just trying to save up the money to get my Chicago typewriter. You know?
I know, right? A typewriter? They still make them things? Wow.
Oh, no, not an actual typewriter. It's a Tommy gun. And they call it Chicago typewriter because how it sounds. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
As I say, I don't know nothing about nothing. I can't help you with that one. But good luck with it.
Well, technically, you can't really use the name Tommy gun in the game because it's copyright.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny like that. So they call it Chicago typewriter because it just makes more sense.
They're avoiding trouble that way. Definitely, very much so.
God, like if I look outside right now and play this game at the same time, it's like identical. It's cloudy, rainy, cold. It's like I'm in Resident Evil 4.
Goodness gracious. What a coincidence.
That's the benefit of living upstate New York. You know, you live out
right?
Resident Evil 4 every day. You know?
That's funny. Too funny indeed.
It's kind of spooky up here sometimes too. You You know, I always
Oh
ask
yeah,
myself.
it's definitely haunted outside now, isn't it?
I always ask myself, what would Leon Kennedy do?
What are you selling?
I have no idea.
Also, it's like, yeah, like, what would Leon Kennedy do? Well, he will blast his way out of the tight situation.
Probably fly away. I don't know.
That was lame. That was lame.
Definitely. I'm bad at this.
I'm almost up to...
I gotta improvise.
Oh, wow. Well, it's, we call it, I'm actually lost for words right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That never happened before. But definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, usually I can make people end up being lost for words because I open up my mouth and then like all of a sudden like a bunch of words come out and then people
positive thinking right now. Positive thinking right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Positive
Indeed.
thinking right now. Like this is a positive live playing. Yeah, so no negative. Right? No negative.
I know, right? I was being funny.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you know, we call it I was saying that Resident Evil 4 when it came out in 2004, 2005, that it was brand new at the time of action games because not a lot of people will do behind the shoulders or you know, or even for a Resident Evil game with the tank controls, it was kind of tough.
Fascinating.
Because your character moved very slow when you turned around. You gotta use sound to know when the enemies come around. And they put a lot of effort into the sound. They put a lot of effort into sound too. That's what I'm trying to say. That the
interesting.
The sound quality is so up there that a lot of people get freaked out because the noise, the little crinks, the wind's making, the footsteps. That's important to the game because you didn't have the ability to turn around and aim for every.
Holy crap, oh my gosh. What in the world? Wow. Sorry.
and
whoa, this thing, oh my gosh.
So this is the first, we call it, when they had quick time events in Resident Evil games, you know? And that was pretty much actual first. Then Resident Evil 5 happened and there were more quick time events, and then Resident Evil 6, too much quick time events. But it didn't do anything. Like that's the thing. Like Resident Evil 6 quick time event didn't do anything. If you're failed, like it just continues the story. You know?
Oh, very much so. Crap. Oh my gosh! Darn.
Is the reason why Resident Evil 4 has such a great embarkment of the series because it had great atmosphere. You know? And the atmosphere is very high in this game. I mean, the fog effect was great. The sound effects, the sounds of the gun were good.
Interesting.
Like this game really had high praise of everything.
Oh crap!
It did everything. It did everything with the T. Great, really great game. It's just sad that Capcom just kind of milked the same gameplay so much that they actually had to literally change the whole formula. You know? Yeah. It was like, wait, this is not Resident Evil anymore. It became a generic shooter, and that's what happened. They actually had to change the whole outline of it. And
goodness gracious.
And Resident Evil 6 was kind of like, Resident Evil 7 was kind of like, oh yeah, this is a new genre of fear because you're just doing pretty much the same thing in first person. Personally, I didn't like 7. Not because it's new, it's just that
oh jeez,
kind of feel like the evil within. Kind of felt like playing Even Within. Even the character kind of looks like the main character from Even Within.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Because you know, it's a funny thing. They never showed his face. Never really. He wearing the same clothes as the main protagonist. It's like stuff like that. It's just the game felt like another game that wasn't supposed to be Resident Evil. Oh, that guy was kind of close. Yeah.
Crap. Darn it! This stupid thing keeps chasing me. I do not want to be bothered with it. It's like, it uses electricity, and I die a couple times. It's like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. It's like, forget this crap. Get out of there. No! Better not die on me! I died like twice here. Not trying to do it again. Darn it. I was like, okay, just about every place on the map has finally been explored, and it only took me God knows how long. Ooh, I don't know. My goodness, this is gonna take forever. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, are you serious? It gets worse. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's spazzing out on me?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, oh, got somewhere on this.
A little. It's like, don't worry, I get to add fun and entertainment to this thing as well. Oh, what the heck? Are you serious? I can't climb up there? Oh, jeez, they're gonna follow me. Oh, darn it. I can't die a terrible death. I can't die.
I hope that's the last one. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get up there. Oh my goodness.
In the water. Yeah, but you know, it was also the fact that I didn't like the This is the reason why I don't like the HD port, because they actually showed a lot of the limitations of the game. Because the backgrounds, you kind of can tell that they are a little bit, you know, they kind of look like cardboard cutouts. You know?
Yikes. Like South Park or something?
Sort of. It just kind of feels like, oh wow, this the background.
Bad.
The background looks like, you know, it just came out from South Park. You know.
Oh wow. Oh, that's really bad.
Like you can tell the trees are like in the foreground, like they kind of like painted on there.
Oh wow.
They got the immersion because on the GameCube version, it was a very blurry kind of background, so you didn't really see it as much. And,
oh wow. Yeah.
And it was kind of funny is that the whole
oh my
HD
gosh,
thing,
this is like muddy, like wow, this is like poison water right here. Like I don't even know what to make of that. Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
Nah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're just having your fun with the Zelda game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh my gosh, no, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, not again.
She's spazzing out, people. She's spazzing out.
Very much so. It's like I'm like flipping out here. Oh my gosh. You have to say I usually hate to interrupt. Like, darn it.
It's all cool for now.
Oh my goodness, wow, I can't even go in that water because it's so dirty and muddy and everything. Like if I go in there, I will die. This is like quicksand or something.
What, the water makes you sink further in there? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it looks like mud and quicksand and like it's kind of a mess. Oh my gosh, wow. And there's like giant blocks like under the water, I guess. The water is not very clean. Oh, get up there. Get up there. Yeah, that's right. And then there's like wind and stuff. Oh, let's see. Ah, oh, don't you dare die on me.
Yeah. So
so
now let's talk about Resident Evil because it's Resident Evil time. I mean,
I know, right?
naturally, like when I think Resident Evil 6 made it too easy to play because it made more like an action title. So I actually like 6. I actually like playing 6 more because you could dive and sweep and do all this kung fu crap, and I thought it was pretty funny that Resident Evil felt like more Resident Evil movie like than Resident Evil the game like. So it was kind of
very fascinating.
So 6 was like that action game that people wanted, but not a lot of people actually wanted. So, but when I was playing like when I was playing the demo of 7, I was like, oh no, they went back and with the tank controls, with sloppy combat systems again, just to say, oh yeah, and then the atmosphere is more scary because you're in some hobo's house, like, you know.
Oh gosh.
In a hobo house.
Like the hills have eyes.
Yeah, it's like.
If the hills have eyes.
You can't kill him. You can't kill him without having a special weapon or something, or a special moment that's fun in the game that they're allowed to die. It didn't make sense. It's like Resident Evil's already making a remake of Resident Evil 2.
Oh wow.
So I guess that a lot of people. But that's the thing. I didn't really.
They gotta eat that crap out.
It just didn't feel like I was playing Resident Evil, you know, that much because you know, like yeah, it's a new entry, but it just didn't feel like it's part of the same world. I just thought that, you know, it's give and take kind of situation.
They probably went into spin-off mode. They were like, yeah, let's see how far we can milk this. We gotta milk this like Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And we're gonna have 10 spin-offs. Except Yu-Gi-Oh only has about 5, I think. But
wow.
Yeah, we're gonna milk it to 10 because we're gonna run it into the ground, folks.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
I did miss something. Yeah, I just like I didn't
Holy
really
crap!
care.
This map is huge.
I don't know. I just didn't really care much about the spin-offs. Even though Resident Evil had spin-offs, like I didn't care about them. I didn't really care. I only played like a few of them, but yeah, I didn't really care much about the spin-offs.
Very fascinating.
Even though I played the what do you call it, the Revelations, they were not that bad. Just they're more filler. The filler games, you know, they felt like they're like, you know, they're meant to be.
Oh my gosh, fillers.
Yeah,
wow.
like when the number of games comes out, then these filler games will come out and play. So,
oh wow.
No.
Yeah, every time I hear the word filler, the first thing that comes to my mind is, well, first Bleach, and then and then anime in general. It's like, oh, fillers.
Oh yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah, just hate on all the Dragon Ball Z fans right now. Like, oh yeah.
Yes, indeed.
You want to know filler? You want to know real filler? Watch Dragon Ball Z. That's all filler right there. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, repetition.
We pissing off the anime crowd right now. It's like, oh yeah, all these fillers, all these filler people.
Yeah, we gotta take a huge dump like all over the Dragon Ball Z crowd right now. We just gotta take a huge giant dump, and it's gonna be like acid feces, and it's just gonna like shoot all over the place and be like, you know.
For these young kids nowadays who never played Resident Evil 4, that if you shoot the water right, if I'm gonna purposely die on this level because I'm gonna show like now like the older crowd like who played original on the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. If you shoot the water long enough, and you get a little cutscene. And a trophy that do not shoot the water.
Interesting.
And you end up getting killed by a giant salamander.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
The power of electricity.
So yeah, that's pretty much a thing that happens. But yeah, it's that's a little tricks for those kids out there who didn't know.
Definitely.
But I don't recommend it if you're going for a perfect score. You know, so, but yeah.
Listen up, kids.
But yeah, so I would say Resident Evil 7 it's a hit and miss for me. So, you know, I kind of miss some of the main characters that didn't get a spotlight, like Rebecca Chambers or you know Jill Valentine's didn't get like a comeback. So. Even Barry came back only once in the Revelation. That's like what was it? Revelation 2. And I kind of felt like that game should have just been a Barry game. You know, not Barry from the Flash. That'd be something. That knocked. I'm just swim.
Indeed.
Swim, bastard, swim!
Swim for your life! Swim for your life if you want to live. You want to live? Swim. You want to die? Drown.
My first go around with the game, I didn't actually get I just set for the people.
Definitely. Gotta make it fun now. Gotta make it an adventure.
I'm losing my edge here. Second time. This is gonna be a longer match.
Don't feel bad. This new Zelda game totally kicked my butt. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Naturally, I believe I could put down Zelda. Yeah. I
Oh yeah, take it on.
I could be in it. I could be that game.
I hope you do better than me on it.
Well, you're taking your time, you know. You're more
fooling around and being lazy. I'm taking my sweet time running around, exploring different places, but just kind of doing whatever I want. And running it into the ground.
Just in the mouth. Yeah. It's non-sexual at that point.
Oh my god.
Shoot him in the mouth. You know.
Indeed. Don't forget your bomb.
Well, if I had bombs, then it might work. Oh well, it's gonna be on YouTube, so you probably will see it. You know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will probably laugh hard at myself. My 2 cents. I will laugh hard at my 2 cents. Oh crap, he's one of those guys. Oh, are you kidding me? There's like, oh my gosh. Oh, that thing better move out of the way. No. Nope. You get over there. That's right. Nope, you can't beat me. You cannot beat me. Get out of the way.
Too funny.
This is gonna be like so confusing. Cause like, you got me going, and then you got you going, and it's like, wait,
what are they talking about?
The other person? Pretty much.
Like, what is he talking about? Like, what she's talking about? Like, I'm seeing what he's talking about, but I don't hear what she's talking about with something else.
Very much so.
And all this is resulted in.
Yes, it did.
So when I first played this part of Resident Evil 4, I actually hated this mission, this part, because I didn't know I had to press button timing. It's like Shamu all over again. It's like, oh my god, quick time events, I hate quick time events. Now I'm older, now I know I am expecting it, but it just doesn't feel the same with tension.
Yikes.
Yeah, so lucky for me is that if I play Shamu again, and I will get my ass kicked because the quick time events actually changed. It's not the same thing. Because I remember, like, I had the booklet, and then sometimes some quick time events do end up being the same, and some doesn't.
Oh wow.
But yeah, Shamu is a kind of hard game when the quick time events like shows up and then the noise comes up to it too. It's like and you gotta press B. It's like, oh my god, I gotta press B. Gotta press B again. Like
they
that
give
noise.
you a few seconds. They're like,
yeah,
oh
a
gee,
few seconds to react.
run for your life.
Yeah, it's like a very quick. When they say quick time event, it's really quick because if you 2 seconds, you miss it, that's it. Like, you know, now you gotta fight the guy.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But it took me like 2 years to beat Shamu 2. Yeah.
Interesting.
Believe me, 2 years is a long time for one game because I hated the quick time
Don't feel bad.
events.
It took me over a year to like beat Dragon Age Inquisition, but then, like I said, I took a lot of breaks from it, and I came back, and other games came out, you know. And I take my time anyway, so it's like, yeah. I take my sweet time.
Well, I was technically a kid when this happened. You know,
now I take my sweet time. Like when I was younger, I used to burn through crap like it was going out of style.
Yeah. Maybe I was just a dumb kid back then.
Not really. I mean, like, I know when I played Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, like, it took me a month to beat it, and I was, like, burning through that crap like it was going out of style. And I had to use a strategy guide, because that game was so freaking hard, you know, and then, like, I remember I got to the end of the game, and I actually skipped school to, like, play it. Like, I was like, I'm dying.
Oh, well, we're live chat right now. I don't think you want to say that right now, like, to your parents might be one day listening. Like, wait, she
I'm gonna continue my
mission. Oh yeah. She's gonna be grounded now. Like, but trust.
This happened like years ago.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, this happened so many years ago. I was like freaking, gosh, how old is I? I think I was like 11 or something at the time. Yeah, a long time ago.
We are old fucks right now, so we could get away with murder right now. Not taking
we're old farts.
Yeah, we I'm not taking like
well, old
actual
farts,
murder.
like yeah, I'm like 307 years old. Like I said, I'm rolling with that half-elf flame haze bit kind of right now. I'm just kind of running that into the ground, you know. Yep, all about the Crimson Realm there. Yep.
I mean, it's just kind of funny is that when I actually skipped school, the only time I actually really skipped school when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2 on a PlayStation. And this is the game, this is the system that blew my mind because I told myself, oh, no game will ever look this good, blah, blah, blah. You know, because this is like the PlayStation 2. Why not? We didn't have the 360, so when I saw this game, this master of a game, I was blown away. I was like, oh
crap, I just got myself electrocuted.
I was like, holy shit, look at this game. Look, like I skipped school, I pretend I was sick too. I mean, this game blew my mind away.
Oh, you sound like you were worse than me.
I think I was. Like, I made sure that I just forget about it. I was like, this game was Game of the Year, top of everything. I was
very much so.
I was like, I wanted this game more than anything else because when I have the PlayStation magazine and they were doing an article of it, I think it was at E3 of 2000, in May of 2000, and this game was like, wow, like, can a game actually look this good? And
indeed,
and I said, this can't be this good. Again, granted, it's back in 2000, so we were so used to crappy polygons, we didn't know any different.
But I was going to say, it's kind of funny because, like, for me as someone who got into Metal Gear, like, much later, like, I could definitely understand where you're coming from with the whole, like, oh my gosh, it's like the best thing in the world. Because, like, the story sucked me in, like, right away. Like, I first played Peace Walker, and oh my gosh, I put too many hours into that game. I think I had, like, I think I had, like, 150 hours in that game, like, by the time I switched over finally. Yeah, I went hard. Like, I went freaking hard.
It's a great game. Why not?
Very much so. I know, right?
I mean, naturally, like, people will, would not get it because the game is like, oh, well, the game came out, like, these kids now, they don't know. Like, oh, this game came out, like, before I was born, and they didn't care about the visuals, but back then, those visuals were
graphics,
good.
Definitely.
But that's what I'm saying. This graphics back then, our graphics was like, oh my god, this is actual game. This is the game.
Oh yeah, for the time, it was definitely like I know like when Ocarina of Time came out, like everyone was like flipping out. They were like, oh my gosh, and I was flipping out too. And I had a crush on Link. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna make fun of myself a little. It's like I had a crush on Link. I had a diary to that crap. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, right. Oh my gosh, Link's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is too funny.
It's one of those games, funnier. So, yeah, it's definitely one of those games that just blows people's minds apart. But now, like, I don't get a boner when I see like the new games that are coming out because it's already been there, done that. Especially when I saw Resident Evil 7, I was like, okay,
Got a selection.
And I didn't care. Like, I really didn't care about the game that much because it's just, a lot of times that you're still doing the same thing over and over again because there's no groundbreaking materials at all. So naturally, you're gonna get sick and tired of doing the same thing. And now I go back to playing the old games. Like, well, this is what they started. Like, right now, Resident Evil 4 was the one that started all the action pace of all the games now. So,
interesting, indeed. Crap, I gotta try to get this electricity going. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah. I don't even know how I did that. Oh my gosh, darn it, I broke it. It's like, I messed it up.
Thank you.
I'm never gonna
like, you better stay open. Like, you better stay open. I need to get, like, new spirit orbs or whatever from you so I can get more stamina and more hearts and things like that.
Oh, man. I'm never gonna get this gun right now because apparently this gun is like 1 million points pesos actually.
Oh goodness. Pesos? They're using Mexican money? Oh my goodness.
Well, pesos mean money, you know. So, like.
No, I think that's Mexican currency. That's quite interesting.
Pesos, um, in Spanish, pesos means money. You know. So it's just I could be completely wrong.
What are you buying?
But I know pesos, like, no, single no pesos. No.
Very much so.
Because pesos is, I could be wrong. Anyone who's listening who is Spanish could probably put me wrong, or maybe like help me out. Like, who knows? Pesos could be.
That's funny.
Pesos could be money. I don't know, but I'm just saying that.
The only thing I know about it is that it's Mexican currency, I think.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I know.
Yeah, but just letting you know right now, I'm like, I had to have 1 million pesos to buy my Chicago typewriter, and I'm like, I'm only not even close to it. Like, oh god, I got to sell everything.
All right.
So I'm,
Sell that stuff. Sell that jewelry. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Oh wow. Interesting. I can do this and push it off. Yep.
So.
Yay!
So
going up.
When I was playing.
Crap.
So when I was playing, look at the rain effects. Oh my god! Not even. Look at that rain effect.
Wow, they're that bad?
No, they're good.
They're that bad?
No, they're good. No, not bad.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome. Like, dude, this is back in
Oh,
2005, 2004, that even certain games that came out didn't even have that good rain effects. Like,
oh, geez.
Like, people should really be embarrassed. Like, they did that shit.
Very
But no,
much so.
so what I was about to say before, that, I was thinking about last night about Resident Evil 5 and how Resident Evil 5 feels like more a cut and paste kind of game from Resident Evil 4, because there's a lot of the Resident Evil 4 in Resident Evil 5. Like certain environments, they use literally same locations, almost the same locations, same buildings that they had in 4.
Oh my gosh.
Even certain animations doing the same thing. I was like, this looks like more Resident Evil 4 than does Resident Evil 5. And I guess that Resident Evil 6 was more Resident Evil 6, because I just kind of noticed that the same thing feel the cut and paste, like 5 did.
Very much so.
And if I popped in Resident Evil 5, I guarantee, like, it might feel the same game. It feels like the same game. And
Oh yeah.
if anyone who's a true Resident Evil fan, they probably would agree with that, because play back to back with both of them. I guarantee you, it feels like the second thing.
Wow, I just lagged a little bit.
What? Oh wow. I think that's not
That was
happening.
weird.
Well.
Yeah, that was very strange. Well, no, I'm in the Wii U, so I shouldn't be lagging online or whatever. I don't know.
Well, frame drops happens a lot in that game. You know?
Oh wow. Well, thank goodness it's the Wii U version, all I have to say, because that Switch version, I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, that Switch.
Oh gosh. The Switch, oh my goodness. I mean, I know somebody that has it. Don't want to name drop too much. No name drops.
No name drops. Yeah.
But so far, he's doing pretty good with it, I guess.
No name
so
drops.
that's good to know.
We don't even know where the key yet.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get anything. I don't want people.
Yeah, I know.
No name drops. But yeah.
Crap,
So, but again, speaking
died.
of the Switch, speaking of the Switch, is that the Switch is overheating a lot and it bends. And
Oh wow, yeah.
yeah, and a lot of people said that that Nintendo knew about it, and then they could wait for a while so they can have the attachments for it, so it doesn't do that. And if it overheats,
Well, I know, like, for some people, like, it was actually, like, it was crashing, like, the game was crashing, like, they were playing Zelda and it crashed, and then they had to start all over again, and then, like, they went to the home of it or something, and then, like, it did something where it went inverted, you know, it was, like,
well,
like
naturally,
that launch video or whatever.
that's naturally it's going to happen because Switch always, every new console will have this problem.
Oh yeah, that's why you wait a while, then get it.
They already think about releasing another, releasing another prototype for the Switch. So,
oh my god.
This might be like the Switch that is supposed to come out. Who knows? But I'm guessing.
It could be.
But naturally, yeah. But we never had that problem back then either. If you saw the first Nintendo didn't have that problem. The what do you call it? I'm going back from the Super Nintendo, the N64, PlayStation,
oh yeah.
the Sega Saturn. We never had that problem with the games being like, oh, it's like temporarily broken. Even though it was prone to overheat, the PlayStation was prone to overheat at times. For no means it was unplayable. You just had to be
at least it didn't set on fire like the Xbox did.
Oh, that was one.
The Xbox
That was one
fire.
That was because the guy was an idiot. I will tell you this: the guy was an idiot. He put a big machine in a very closed area that, knowing that was prone to overheat, and knowing that he put it in like a cabinet or something like that while playing the game, and the game just start on fire because you don't put a system that has a fan in it, because what's going to happen is that you're going to have prone to start fires. That guy was an idiot.
Oh crap. Speaking of setting on fire, I think Link's about to set on fire right now. I just found my way into the desert. I'm gonna try to look for that Gerudo costume or whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make Link wear that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make him wear that, take screenshots, and
yes, you are.
Run it into the ground. I'm gonna run that crap into the ground.
I feel bad for Link right now.
Very much so.
Oh, poor Link. Poor Link. Now
I know, right?
Now he's a butt toy now. He became a butt toy.
Oh gosh. I was going to say, since there's no Girahim in this game, it's like, now who's gonna be the Same? Or should I find him in Uke?
Uke.
Yeah.
Those of you who don't know what Uke is,
look it up.
Yeah. I was going to let you explain to them. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, look it up. It's more fun that way.
Oh god. Okay.
The internet is for research.
Yeah, and there's some things you do not want to, yeah, just don't. People who doesn't know Uke, don't look it up. Just don't look it up, okay?
Look it up, look it up, look it up!
Don't listen
Use
to
Google.
Otaku. Don't listen to Otaku, okay? Don't listen to Otaku. Like, listen to John the Average Gamer here, because naturally you do not want to, know what it means at all.
Very much so.
Your brain cells will be intact when you do so.
Definitely. Because I want live brain cells too.
Thank you.
My brain cells are doing just fine as of late, so yeah, go figure that.
Right,
They're not dying a terrible death.
Well, I had a talk with Tony about, yeah, just tell me. I begged her to tell me. I did not want to look for it. Yeah. So.
Yes. It's like I spared you. I was nice to you.
Yeah. Yep. Because some of those other unfortunate people that they looked at it and like, oh my god, what I was looking at, my brain.
And I was going to say,
burn of fire.
And I was going to say, I'd be nice to you. Everybody else, I don't really care about that much. Yeah, I know that sounds kind of mean. It's like, yeah, you people, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll be nice to you because you got Miestas privileges right now, so, you know, yeah.
That's great, right? That's a special privilege. Yeah. You know?
Yep, you're the Miestas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trust me.
It's like, now, for everybody who knows, do not open the Miestas carelessly, because we don't want another repeat performance of Tenmo Pico. No.
Yeah. And those are people who doesn't know what Miesta is, then that's a Shakana Shana reference. And,
yes, go watch Shakugan no Shana.
Yes, we are promoting Shakugan no Shana right now. Watch that show, and
yes, go watch Shakugan no Shana, and then go watch Berserk while you're at it.
Yes. You know what? Let me put up a
you're like
little
pumping my anime. I gotta pump your anime.
Yeah. But I'm gonna put a mini review right now because Ataku right here, and I got like already 45 minutes in, so people listening into my videos anyway. But I'm gonna do a mini review of Shakugan no Shana right now. It hasn't been done.
Indeed, go for it.
It hasn't been done yet. So I was like,
yes, I've been waiting to see this.
Yeah. Like now personally it's like a sneak preview of my video right now. Okay, so what I think about Shakugan no Shana is that it's a good show. It has great animation. Like every animation has those anime drops once in a while, but it's actually a good show. If you like magical warrior princess girls that came to fight, she's more like a badass who has magical powers. But she's over almost 100 years old. She's a strong-willed person with an attitude. But season one,
the flame haze live forever.
She's we call it very she could be an asshole sometimes to people, and she's we call it a really badass person. And just think that she's a female version of Guts, and she's like X-22 in the same thing, in the same person.
Very fascinating.
So she so I would say season 1 was okay, and because it starts out everyone's origins, get the lore, and the only problems I have is that everyone has really big eyes. Really, really big eyes. They're like saucer-sized eyes, like plate-sized eyes. I mean, these eyes are so big that you could literally eat food off them. You could poke them you could literally poke these people in the eyes and they would feel pain. But it's just that's the only thing I have problems with anime like that, because big eyes is sticking out, and so and another point is that sometimes you have what do you call it, a lot of characters that you sometimes forget because they come and go. I kind of feel like, oh well, I'm kind of getting lost with name drops, that they're name dropping everyone. It's like, who's this person with? Who's that person with? And after season 2, they say actually I'm skipping right now. I'm sorry. Naturally, I want to say season 1 and season 2 are completely different. I don't like season 2 as much because there was a lot of filler episodes.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with you on season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2 was actually my least favorite, but
yeah. And it does feel like it did have filler. It's just one point they were starting, we're getting ready for this big battle, and then they're having a beach painting contest. What? This is.
I think you mean the parade.
Well,
actually.
I'm thinking about most of it though. They always had that part that they have to have over-sexualize a girl who's 12.
Oh yeah.
In season 1, they was over-sexualizing her. I'm gonna say this: season 1.
Very much so.
If you're watching the season the first time, let you know it's over-sexualizing Shauna, and then it doesn't fit
Very
her
much
personality.
So.
Season
Definitely
2
not.
kind of came down a little bit. Season 1 is a lot of panty shots. Season 2 cut down the panty shots. But
it's because you counted them, didn't you?
Yeah, I counted them. They were really over-sexualizing these girls for no reason. And the one who is a woman who has big breasts, they didn't show her that much.
Marjorie, yes.
But again, season 2 was so much filler because after this big battle they had to have a cool down session, theme park, water park, whatever, school, drama, all that in season 2, and then after when it was wrapping up, then they and picked up right after they left off with the battle. I'm like, this is out of sequence. But my favorite is season 3. Season 3 of Shakugan no Shana was perfect.
Yep.
It had perfect balance.
My favorite.
They had a perfect drama and comedy. They had a real stake in it. It was very consistent on the story. Unlike season 2, And so somewhat on season 1 has a consistency. Wow, I kind of messed up on that. But again, season 3, the character models were right. The animations were right. There was no animation drops when I was watching it. Season 2 had more of it. I was like, oh my god, season 2 had a lot of like passes on this. Like, definitely tell that the animation kind of stopped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, season 3 is actually my favorite. I like season 3, then season 1, then season 2. So season 2 is kind of like my least favorite.
Right.
Like you said, there was kind of like a lot of filler going on because like they were like they did a lot of character development in that season, so that kind of went well and everything.
Right.
But it did slow down a lot because they were like, you know, like with the school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like for Shauna, it did come out like pretty good because you figure like, you know, in season 1 you kind of like know her as like, you know, the tough, strong Flame Haze and whatever, and then like obviously with Wilhelmina, who raised her, you know, kind of like raised her to be the Flame Haze.
Right.
So not really much human teaching on that part. You know, she had to kind of like learn it the hard way and stuff.
Well,
like I actually relate to to that myself, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, I always said that they sometimes they break their own rules. Like sometimes you got this great character development and you got this lore, and sometimes they break their own lore of their rules or their own anime, because I was kind of witnessing that certain aspects that of, like yesterday, I think on season 1, that they were introducing the demons, and they were introducing the powers, how, like, you know, certain things in these powers, you know, they can't interact with the real world, and you only have like a barrier on what they could eat. So they build like a little barrier. It's like, okay, this is what you can eat, what you cannot eat. That kind of like, all this is like, they have a limitations of the demon's powers, like what souls.
Well, there's the Crimson Denizen, and like they're the ones that consume the power of existence, and they send out the Rene, and the Rene are kind of like their little henchmen or whatever, you know, and they just basically collect. Like, so, I know you got a lot of that in season 1, like with Briadne and all that jazz.
They like I said, it does feel like they kind of, like season 2, they kind of throw a lot of the books out the window, and they kind of forgot certain, like when you build a lore, they really forgot certain of their own lore. It didn't really make much sense, because I was like, I'm watching it and I'm like, wait, this didn't happen in season 1. This part here, they saying completely different. Like for instance, Wilhelmina's backstory changed 3 times. 3 times! And I was like, first she was after the silver, and the silver was like the most powerful denizen. And
that's Marjorie, actually.
Yeah. Marjorie. And sorry, so she's a name drop. That's all these name drops I'm not good at. So around they will always break their own rules that like the silver was supposed to be like this powerful denizen, and she was supposed to get her revenge of, and knowing that in season 2 put more of a backstory of her, and then season 3 it was her the whole time. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
And then she goes into a coma for like 5 episodes or so.
No, half the season. Literally almost half the season.
Pretty much.
It's like...
Pretty much.
Like, that kind of pissed me off, because it was such a good, like, background. I guess that they couldn't fit everything in the 3 seasons. And I'm like, I understand that this is a Shauna show, but if you want to make a spin-off, this is a good material to do so. But really gonna make you take the cheap shot away. It feels really cheap. It felt very cheap, and then like, oh yeah, you know, well she's the silver, and like she created the silver, but in season 2
it was a manifestation of her hatred.
Yeah, in season 2 there was an actual character who is silver. that was
No. What happened was it was Yuji's flame. Like Yuji's flame was silver. That's what happened.
But wasn't silver was the Mises inside him though? It wasn't really Yuji's flame. It was the borrowed flame from somebody else's. That's what I'm saying.
It was
like,
yeah, it was like the Reiji Maigo. I mean the Midnight Lost Child.
Yeah.
Crap, I'm using Japanese terminology.
Yeah, it is the Midnight Lost Child's energy, and Silver was borrowing power from it apparently. And then season 3, they just kind of forgot all about that. And I'm like, okay, they kind of changed all this just the sake of filler. And that's the only grapes I have. It's a good series. It's just you just gotta get past most of the hiccups. You know, the action scenes. Oh
yes, and then there's Johan and Felis. Let's not forget about them.
Oh, I already did.
Those two.
Yeah, I already did. They
very much so.
They're the useless characters I ever watched in my life because you know one guy has a MILF complex and the other one who is like tough guy, but yet he became a little scaredy cat when he witnessed some brutality in his life, and I don't blame him.
It sounds like you're talking about Tanaka and Sato, though.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. And then you can't forget most of the characters that was in season 2 and season 1. We completely forgot in season 3. They completely forgot in season 3, and then after the last episode, oh yeah, there he is. This Yuji's friend. Yeah, and let me just talk about
Yuji.
Exist. I will have a full rant on Yuji for the next 20 minutes.
Oh gosh.
This dude is a useless main character. He is like
Yuji, I tell you.
He's a bottomless pit of just not to be because he went full Griffith. He's selfish. He's very selfish. He's a selfish motherfucker, and the fact that he does not he had 2 girls after him, literally 2 girls after him, falling in love with him, and he blows them off. Okay, and then he plays them. He plays the flute, the hot flute with them. This guy is a scumbag. He knows what he was doing. Okay, he had Shauna in his little pinky, and he had another girl in his pinky, and he sacrificed his best friend, who the girl who liked. He went full Griffith in season 3. And those who know the Berserk reference knows what I'm talking about. Okay? He nearly
That's why I said go out and watch Berserk when you're done with Shauna.
He's a hypocrite. He's a freaking hypocrite. He killed a lot more innocent people. Okay? He hurt a lot of people along the way. Dude, this guy, Yuji, I always didn't like the guy. Now I like the dude. You know, and so, okay, don't be Yuji, okay? Do not be Yuji for Shakana no Shana. Do not be Yuji,
yes,
okay?
Indeed.
Be more like
Shana. A public service announcement, do not be a Yuji, because now Yuji is an adjective.
Yeah.
We made Yuji into an adjective.
Yeah. I mean, oh my god. Like, oh my god, that dude really grind my gears. Like the whole season, like the whole 3 seasons. Not like him. Then he developed a backbone.
And the thing about it too is that Shauna was in love with him. That's the thing. And like she was in love with him.
Spoiler in the end of season 1. Okay, this is why I really hate Yuji, because when Shauna confessed her love to Yuji. He heard that shit. In the beginning of season 2, he's questioning.
Oh, he heard it and did.
He's like, oh, by the way, when we were in this about to kill ourselves moment, you said something. You know, what was it?
Tempa Josai.
You could literally see the look of her face. It's like, you asshole. You are an asshole. And yeah,
very much
so. He played the whole I don't know thing, like, oh, I'm an idiot kind of thing, like, yeah, so oh, that was funny, and I mean, oh my god, I mean, you broke that woman's heart, you broke that girl's heart,
pretty much, very much so.
Yeah.
My name is Osman Sadler.
Yeah, like I said, public service announcement, do not be a Yuji.
Do not be
I had an experience, I had an experience with someone like that, and I cut them loose so fast they didn't know what hit them.
No longer will the United States think they can
Very
police
much
the
so.
world forever.
As a matter of fact, like I
So,
said, Shakugan no Shana, one of my favorite
kidnap
series,
the
honestly.
president's
I can make so many references
order
off
to
that
give
crap
her
until I don't even
power,
know where to start.
and then
It's like half my
send
life is a
her
Shakugan no Shana reference at this point. It's like just about everything I could pretty much reference to it.
Leon,
I wasn't like.
I think they shot something in my neck.
Again, I don't really care
What
much
did you
about
do to
Yuji, but
her?
like Shana was a badass in season 1, and then you
Oh,
saw
definitely.
her, demeanor just going down and down, and
there's
it
going
felt
to
like,
be one
oh wait, she
hell of a
wasn't like a
party when she
perfect killing
returns home
machine
to
that
her
in
lovely
season 1,
father.
and she was feeling for this Yuji dude. I'm like, okay, Yuji, you're making her weak.
Before that,
Like, dude, you.
I thought I might
And then she got her
bargain with
badass
the
back when
president
she was
for
in season
some
3. Like, she
donation.
really
Yeah.
kicked his ass.
Believe it or not,
But
it's
the end of
much
season
so.
3, the end of season 3, you gotta
church.
shake your head that the nonsense was happening, because
Faith and money
I
lead
have
to nowhere,
my
Sadler.
ending, like my ending
I
of season
believe I
3 really
forgot to
pissed me
tell
off.
you that we gave you the same
Really, it's like they're fighting over love now. They're like, you should just tell me you love me, and they're fighting each other. I'm like, oh god, this is a full Dragon Ball Z moment. This is a DBZ
will
moment
become my
of anime.
puppets. Involuntarily,
Oh crap, I can't even go in there.
I'll
Yeah.
have total control over
Indeed.
your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary
But I found the
way
Gerudo
to
town, so yeah, I'm close to
Sounds more
what
like
I'm
an
looking
alien
for.
invasion if you ask me.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, Shakugan no Shana is not a bad series if you take your patience and watch it. It does have like part magical growth syndromes, but if you get past all that, it becomes a good series.
You okay?
Well, it's fantasy and supernatural. It pretty much has just
Don't
about everything you could ask for in
this
an
mess,
anime.
we can
Like,
get out
that's
of it.
my personal opinion anyway. Like obviously there's like a difference of opinion going on here, but you know,
Right?
you take it or leave it. Run with it.
So that is my live play for today, and do it tomorrow. And I will see you guys next time. This is John the Average Gamer with.
Otaku Gunso.
All right, and catch you guys tomorrow.
Indeed.